Hi everyone, this is Ritu Pava and today I'm going to explain the adverb of frequency. So let's see what is the adverb of frequency. And adverb of frequency helps a speaker to know that how often something is happening. These words of adverb of frequency tells us that how often the action is happening. I always read a book before I go to bed. With this example, we can understood this thing more clearly. Like always, this is the adverb of frequency. This word is telling us that the reading of book, the action is done always. हमेशा ये काम होता है. Next is I get paid monthly. यहाँ पर एक्शन है पे पाने का, और वो जो एक्शन है वो मंथली होता है. तो वो जो काम है जो हर मंथ होता है, दिस इज़ अंडरस्टूड बाय द वर्ड मंथली एडवर्ब ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी. सम मोर एग्जाम्पल्स आर देयर लाइक ऑलवेज, नेवर, नॉर्मली, रेयरली, सेल्डम, generally, sometimes, usually, often, again, once, occasionally. From these words we can easily understood the adverb of frequency because these tell us कि कोई भी काम अगर वो हमेशा होता है then always यूज़ करते हैं, कभी नहीं होता है तो never यूज़ करते हैं, normally अक्सर होता है या rarely कभी कोई काम दोबारा होता है या एक बार होता है. So all these things we can understood by the adverb of frequency. So let's see the examples like always, usually, generally, often, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, and never. So let's use them in the sentences like always. He is always very punctual, means he is very much punctual. Always हमेशा वो punctual रहता है. So we can keep it in the top percentage because this is a very good way to explain the difference in frequency as we are doing with the help of the percentage. Second one is usually. We usually go to the restaurant on Sundays. Generally, we generally go to the sea for our holidays. Often, they often went traveling at Christmas. Sometimes I just need someone to talk to. Occasionally, we occasionally meet for a drink after work. Seldom, I have seldom seen such brutally. Rarely, she is old and rarely goes out. Never, if you don't aim high, you will never hit high. So all these words tells us that कोई भी काम अगर हमेशा होता है या आम तौर पर होता है, कभी कभार होता है, occasionally होता है या seldom कभी कभी है, never कभी नहीं होता है. So all these words are telling us that how often the action is happening. All these verbs are the adverbs of frequency. We give the top position to the always, usually at 90%, generally and 80%, often 70%, sometimes 50%, occasionally 30%, seldom 15%, rarely 5%, and never for the 0% because this is telling us that some action or something is never happening. So this we can understood with the percentage also because it's a very good way to explain the difference. So once again, adverb of frequency describes how often an action is happening, how often something is happening, anything. So there are 6 main like always, usually, but some others are always there like always, constantly, continually, frequently. All these words are the adverb of frequency. With this हमें ये पता चल जाता है कि कोई भी काम हमेशा हो रहा है. लाइक फर्स्ट एग्जांपल, जॉन ऑलवेज टॉक्स टू लाउड. कोई काम हमेशा होता है या अक्सर होता है या नहीं होता है. सो ये काम हमें बताते हैं एडवर्ब ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी. सो लेट्स सी सम मोर एग्जांपल्स आर आल्सो देयर लाइक टुनाइट, इवेंचुअली, येस्टरडे, रेगुलरली. जब ये कोई काम रेगुलर रूटीन में जाता है, इनफ्रीक्वेंटली नहीं जाता है, देन टुडे, नेक्स्ट, nightly, yearly, yet, annually, monthly, soon, quarterly. You can also define it with the like annually and monthly. कोई काम अगर पूरा साल होता है या monthly होता है या जल्दी होता है. So all these words are also telling us the time of the action. Always, hourly, later, daily, never, normally, now, then sometimes, constantly, often, weekly, frequently, then, and rarely. All these verbs are the adverbs of frequency and they are telling us that how often something or some action is happening. ये शब्द, ये वर्ड्स हमें बताते हैं कि कोई भी काम कब हो रहा है, कितने टाइम तक हो रहा है, कितने लंबे टाइम तक हो रहा है. ये सब कुछ हमें ये एडवर्ब ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी बताते हैं और इनको हम परसेंटेज के हिसाब से भी अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि उससे हमें पता चलता है कि कौन सा काम है जो हमेशा हो रहा है या कभी नहीं हो रहा है, कल हुआ था या रेगुलरली होता है, नॉर्मली होता है, अभी हो रहा है या कब हो रहा है. सो ऑल दीज आर द एडवर्ब्स ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी. So once again, this percentage chart is in front of you, like you always at 100%, usually at 90%, frequently at 80%, often for 70, sometimes for 50, occasionally for 30%, seldom for 10%, rarely for 5%, and 0 for never percent. 0% never, क्योंकि ये काम कभी भी नहीं होता है तो इसके लिए हमने इसको 0% पे रखा हुआ है. सो ऑल दीज परसेंटेज, दिस इज़ द गुड वे टू एक्सप्लेन. इससे हमें पता चल जाता है कि समटाइम्स कि कौन सा काम कितने परसेंटेज तक हो रहा है. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर डन विद द एडवर्ब ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी. सो लेट्स रिमाइंड वंस अगेन. Frequency adverbs are the adverbs that state how often something happens or someone does something. कि कोई काम कैसे हो रहा है, how often, कितना हो रहा है, कोई action कैसे हो रहा है. Like Eric often rides a bicycle. So here the often is the adverb of frequency. This is telling us that how often Eric rides a bicycle. Second example, Andy goes to school by himself every day. So every day, work, the action is happening every day. So this every day is the adverb of frequency. This is telling us that how often the action is done. Thank you so much. I hope you understand this and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.